Hello everyone. Today we're going to be making some bath bombs in the cloud mold, and we're going to make the embed bars first. So last night I went ahead and I did 3 of my colors. This is pink, not purple. This is teal, and this is yellow. And then I went ahead and I left one that I didn't do, so I can go ahead and show you how I mixed it. And what I have in all of these is just 1 cup of baking soda and 2 tablespoons of SLSA. So with this one, I'm gonna add the purple dye, and I use 1 teaspoon of water to 1/4 teaspoon of dye. So I've got it mixed. We're just gonna pour that in. And I really don't use a spoon, so I'm going to take it out. I like to use my hands. Some people use a mixer, but I just take and mix it till it's all completely together. And I don't add my citric acid until the end, so it doesn't activate anything. Oh, that yellow looks pretty bright. It was a neon yellow, and I should have maybe used a lighter shade, but we'll go ahead and go with it. And when you're doing your dye with your baking soda, if you take and rub it like this in your hand, you'll see these streaks, and then you know it's not mixed in. So you just have to keep working it until you've got it all mixed in. And I like to use a high bowl as I'm mixing it, and then I pour it into my lower bowls to work with. Now normally I use a mold to make the bars, but I seen somebody use like a loaf pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try the loaf pan today. Getting this all over. I think we've got it pretty good. I'll go ahead, get rid of these gloves and wipe up my mess, because the dyes make a mess. Okay, so we've got our colors all mixed in, and now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add 1 cup of citric acid to each one, and I like to run it through the sifter. I don't want it to touch these colors. Okay, and we have our teal over here. Okay, so now we'll take and we will stir this up just a little bit, each color. Then I'm going to work it with my hands again. And I do add a little bit of poly 80. You don't have to. You can just spritz it. It's all up to each individual. I'm just going to get them ready. Then I'll add the poly 80. and spritz it with some alcohol, and then we'll make our make our layers in the loaf mold. If you can see this one over here. Oh, I got a little bit of teal in there. I'm gonna work it through and get all these clumps out from last night. Okay. So when you start with this, you gotta kind of work fast. You need to get them in there before it gets too hard. So let's start with the teaspoon in here. Okay, so I've got my poly 80 in here, and I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna mix this up. It is holding together pretty good. I'm just gonna give it a couple fine spritzes. Okay, I'm gonna take and put it bottom. Actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna get all 4 colors in here. I think I might just do 3. Push it down. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll get all 4, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my yellow next. Teaspoon. Okay. This is a little bit drier because I did them last night. So we'll be using a little bit more alcohol in it. It's really a lot drier. Yellow is toning down a little bit. It's not so bright. I like it a lot better. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. I'm gonna move this back a little bit. Oh goodness, I'm not gonna hardly even get my pink in there. Okay. pink. On top. We won't get to use it all. In there. Okay, I'm going to let this set just a minute while I clean up this mess. Then we will go ahead and dump it out. Okay. We'll let it, put it aside, and we'll clean this up, and then we'll come back to it. Okay, we've got our mess cleaned up, and we're gonna tip this out. Hope it comes out. There we go. Pat it down and shape it up a little bit. Try and move it so you guys can see it a little bit better. There you go. Okay, and so then all you do is slice them. Edge. Cut them any size you want. I'm going to cut some thin like this, and then I'm going to cut some thick for a larger mold. It's kind of like working with that sand. Thick. I could have probably let it set just a little bit longer. This will make quite a few embed bars for you. And I'll let these set probably overnight. And then we will come back and we're going to go ahead and make our cloud bath bombs. wasn't sure about the metal mold at first, but it actually turned out pretty good. And it came out really good. Okay, so there you have it. They're pretty easy to do. We'll go ahead and test these. I think I'll go ahead and edit this video, and then I'll go ahead and post it, and then we'll come back and do the cloud bath bombs. Okay, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.